away this Sunday tonight. We welcome you to the Double Division and home tonight to Friday Night Smackdown on Fox. Gentlemen, we kick things off tonight with the Intercontinental Championship. Continental Championships will be hanging above the ring in a climb the ladder to grab both Intercontinental titles. To be the Ascension ceremony here tonight where the championships will be hung high. He was forced to give up the title because he didn't compete for nearly 6 months. And this is what happened Sunday at Clash of Champions, streaming live on the WWE. Here is a man who has made a career out of Jeff Hardy to compete Sunday with Styles and Sami Zayn in a match and become the sole Intercontinental Champion. As the true Intercontinental Champion by WWE.
Three of you have laid claim to being the rightful WWE All Triple Threat Ladder Match with the winner. Sami, your championship, and Jeff, yours, will be raised. Now, need I remind the three of you, the first superstar to climb a ladder and retrieve both championships.
Hey, Jeff, let me ask you a question before you hang that championship up. How's a championship? You know, the one that you cheated to get in the first. Why are you here? Oh, yeah, you're nothing. You're nobody. Okay? Hey, didn't I beat you last week?
You know, because AJ, you decided to partake in a tournament match. Shouldn't be happening because then, Jeff, when you won that phone right away, denounced that championship and recognized the Intercontinental title in a ladder match. Do you
actually agree with AJ?
Yeah, that's right. Because I have some.
I mean, unlike you, AJ and myself have defended the Intercontinental ladder match. This is your chance to make that championship. Down comes Sunday. And put an end to this nonsense.
Either one of them actually deserves, especially not Sami or Jeff Hardy. Here and cheater. Let's do that. Good.
Climb and retrieve the championship. Good luck to the three of you.
And retrieve both championships to become the undisputed. And as Sami Zayn is screaming from AJ Styles.
Sometimes it's best to leave well enough alone. After that stunt you just...
And next, our first match of the night. Jeff Hardy wasted little time with a twist of fate. Triple Threats next. Tonight by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or Zayn. Watch Sami here dump the ladder on an unsuspecting AJ.
Let's go, ring the bell.
And the matchup underway, AJ Styles, Intercontinental Championship Sunday at Clash of Champions.
You gotta look beyond momentum. The ring with these three superstars, and the intensity was tangible.
Sunday, where all three competitors will be in the ring at the to win the matchup.
It's gonna have the same three competitors, but it will be a very Intercontinental Championships to crown one undisputed
knee brace. And that knee brace is one of the reasons that Jeff Hardy is Zayn driven right into our announce table. Jeff Hardy is the true champion, recognized by WWE. Meanwhile, defended it at WrestleMania, and then he gave it up because he didn't defend it. He was on a 6-month hiatus, as AJ Styles explained earlier. He was blindsiding AJ Styles. Match.
And all three of these competitors to this point utilizing the no
for this instance. Who do you give the edge to Sunday, Corey, in the ladder?
Give the edge to Jeff Hardy. You're talking about somebody who made a career
off by Sami Zayn.
It's truly too difficult to pick one surefire who believes their own hype more than Sami Zayn.
Yeah, Sami Zayn pulled away because he wasn't able to defend. And what about AJ Styles?
It wasn't that Sami wasn't able to defend his Intercontinental Championship.
There you see the Intercontinental titles hanging above the ring, much like they will be.
Artlessness possessed by AJ Styles that has taken AJ to the top of the mountain.
The snapmare and the chin lock applied to Zayn.
AJ, it's possible. Maybe you can physically incapacitate one of your opponents. Maybe you can.
And now Jeff back in the fight, and here comes Jeff Hardy, who's been a true redemption. And Hardy now kicked to the midsection. Hardy with a big right hand, and now Jeff firing up. Because how can Jeff Hardy effectively climb a ladder? Hardy, all three men down in the middle of the ring as Friday Night Smackdown, I should say, by Hardy. Big back body drop.
I'm sorry.
To take out AJ Styles, and now Jeff. Sami Zayn jumps Hardy off the top rope.
A few moments, Jeff Hardy landed in a nasty manner.
Environment with the ladders surrounding the ring here in Thunderdome. Over the top rope, our triple threat continues. And we're back live on Friday night, Smackdown on Fox. Triple threat match. Match. First man to gain pinfall.
Both championships to be declared the undisputed. Can't be overstated. What a massive opportunity for all three of these superstars.
A whisper in the wind, and now all three superstars down in
to ease the struggle come Sunday as we look once again at a cakewalk come Sunday. Unfortunately, I don't think anybody
as well. All three men exchanging blows center of the ring.
Got three dials. A haluva kick met Jeff Hardy, as Sami Zayn's opponents usually are when the haluva kick is delivered.
Button by Styles.
It's such tremendous precision while delivering a kick.
AJ out to the apron now, and looked like he was caught him.
Zayn is rocked, was on spaghetti legs before dropping.
Phenomenal forearm, and now Sami Zayn sends Styles outside the ring. AJ Styles did all the work.
Went down. AJ finds the mark with the phenomenal big win prior to Clash of Champions.
Oh my!
Sneak peek of the chaos that awaits this Sunday at Clash of Champions.
Both titles on Sunday, you become the undisputed Intercontinental Champion. All three of these men believe they have claims.
These three men will put here offensively. This matchup Sunday will be limited.
They'll do come Sunday. Retrieve the titles and be no match like it in WWE. The ladder match. Well, also in Clash of Champions, Corey,
last week between cousins Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, but both the tribal chief and his closest kin will give their side of the story.
Riddle found himself at odds with SmackDown's Royal Highness King Corbin.
Himself on the wrong end of some legal action filed by The Miz. I can't believe
Clash of Champions is presented by Hyundai Better Drive.
For all without limits, available now.
You know, no one in sports are bothered by the fact Otis is Mr. Money in the Bank. Lastly, to Monday Night Raw.
Stop! Otis is heartbroken, but he'll get over it.
Money in the Bank would blow his stack, manhandling millions of members of the WWE Universe.
Yeah, but Miz would have paid.
To court. You have 1 week to decide.
Mr. Money in the Bank Otis and his tag team partner, Tucker. Or forfeit your Money in the Bank contract. Have you made your decision?
And lawyers. Miz and his fancy pants set of lawyers want to come in here.
Their trousers you consider fancy, but they're not trying to steal anything. They're fair and square.
You say potato, I say give us the money.
$2,000 an hour, and they do not sleep. They will bury you in motions, possibly pay, and I will have everything. That contract, that lunchbox. You don't think I can get that done? Just ask your girlfriend, Mandy.
Woo! Miz, where I come from,
You see, man, why did your fancy team of lawyers only put your...
They want, because let's face it, Otis is about as sharp as a mark.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in this week's Progressive Match Flow.
Match flow.
You think I enjoyed? Yes, I did. I never cared about you, and I heard.
She was using me, and now I'm just... One day, I am going to take the one...
Please welcome the 347 days.
We have seen the boss. To be perfectly honest.
Wow. Can you say over and over and over? But I'm left in my body to waste on that useless Sasha. Hi, baby, begging Sasha. I have Ross. First, let me start out by saying I had overheard you say that this match was going to be different. That, Nikki, I want you to, if you just watched what I did to your stupid little face. Sasha.
Cross, and also Sunday at Clash of Champions, the current Universal Champion. After a tag team victory for the Cousins, Jey Uso having some fun with the story.
Now's my time to speak up. Who is he?
Invite you to stay tuned for another big matchup here tonight on Friday Night Smackdown, sponsored by Lacey Evans. They meet each other one-on-one tonight. Tonight, Metalik goes one-on-one with Shinsuke.
He's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Nakamura.
So again, Corey, this coming some past number of weeks, the Lucha House Party has had some success against the
Of the Lucha House Party. Kalisto returned, wanted to reclaim his spot.
Lucha House Party. Put that behind them. Come Sunday at Clash. The matchups allow your team to build any type of momentum toward a tag team matchup.
For opposition prior to the event itself, but that said, the
knees to the midsection like you saw moments ago.
And much like we mentioned in the open.
Nobody home. Nakamura misses wildly with a clothesline. Metalik back here. Yeah, Metalik, those slides through. Shinsuke with a kick.
One of the most lethal strikers in the game. Shinsuke
Nakamura now running right into the face of Metalik. Nakamura hook to the leg and a kick out by Metalik.
We're talking about
believes that this is their moment, that this is their time. There by the official.
Too many cooks in the kitchen.
And now a bottom turnbuckle with force and a kick right down to the back of the head.
Aggression from Shinsuke Nakamura, just wearing out Grand Metalik.
Nakamura with a kick low and
wrestling Metalik down. Step or two or three. Nakamura wants to reverse.
Again, sends Nakamura flying out to the apron on the Lucha House Party. He's in trouble.
Nakamura was a fraction of a second premature and is going to pay for it. Take a look at.
And now Metalik using the ropes to his advantage. Here's the cover now on
the gas pedal. Nakamura certainly in jeopardy at the moment.
Up to the top rope now with Nakamura in trouble. Looks for a moonsault.
This is one-on-one. There are no partners, but this Sunday a very different. That's the prelude. It's been a while.
Metalik, the hook of the leg, and Nakamura with the win. Win by Nakamura tonight. Look at Cesaro.
Effortlessly.
Protect himself for Sunday, I believe, right?
I guess it's smart. Not feeling extra good about their chances at Clash of Champions.
They're getting on the same page before Sunday.
That oath, you know what it is, dude. Open the door, bro. I ain't leaving it.
Jey Uso and
I kicked you in the freaking head.
Drew McIntyre pushes forward.
That's Claymore!
For the WWE Championship in an ambulance match.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are 48 hours away, Chip, against his cousin, Jey Uso. Right now, the stage is set. Cousinship against Jey Uso.
I remember the times when we used to go over to family.
One thing is better than the other, but, you know, it was a...
And I think a whole lot of that attitude came from growing up, man. Came from us.
Age. Roman Reigns felt like you.
Everything that he do, you can see that in his blood.
On the other hand, who's to understand the culture?
Bloodline. Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns.
This is my WWE. And if you want it, the Universal Champion. Don't look at this right now. Look at me.
It's a puppy. It ain't no little boys in there, man.
Roman Reigns, he's always ready.
New tribal chief. And it's nothing.
And this man, Jey Uso, now
Please welcome.
But you know, in his entire career, Jey Uso has never had
that opportunity against his own bloodline.
That's my family right there. This Sunday. Cuz versus cuz. This shit. Let's go. I got this. We about to keep it in the family. Cuz
But this was a Samoan street fight where Corey would use Roman Reigns' Universal Championship to aid to do what it takes to become Universal Champion. And then Jey Uso would have a little day. The cousins, however, well, they'd rejoice. They would hug. There was this.
They've been asking me about the look, Oos. How am I supposed to see it? Nothing? What is it?
Straight right now, I believe the entire Jey Uso, face to face. Jey Uso wants it to have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. That face-to-face discussion will happen.
But screening his mailbox every 10 seconds, but it's Clash of Champions, and I'm gonna show you tonight, Oos. Welcome!
For the Universal Champion Roman Reigns a bit later on tonight on.
Had a great conversation with the big dog, but I didn't get all the answers I wanted.
I'm a good rivalry here on Smackdown. Ever since Matt Riddle arrived on the scene, King versus Corbin. And King Corbin, after delivering deep,
Corbin still hasn't forgotten.
He staged lightly as he would assault and attack Matt Riddle back in the line.
When you're the king, everyone looks at what you do and how you. When I see Matt Riddle's little bro montage, it's not meaning intolerable misery and bro.
And that is what Matt Riddle short to this guy.
The following Continental Bro, Matt Riddle. King Corbin doesn't respect Matt Riddle because Corbin wearing flip-flops.
Corbin wants to put me through all kinds of pain. Miserable. But you know what? You can't keep a good bro then. And a jackass.
It's a payback rematch next on Friday Night Smack. Chair to the back. Those steps are solid metal.
If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic metals like nickel.
Remember me? My name is Superman Jimmy. I'm a double A. Check out these babies. And I'm not alone. Love you guys.
Cure and raise money to fund pediatric cancer research all month long. Double superstars today. His opponent, SmackDown's resident King Corbin.
He disposes of the thorn in his side known as Matt Riddle.
Little payback here tonight. What is it, Corey, about Spence?
And to this point, that's exactly what Matt Riddle
has very outspoken. He has a unique view of the world. He to prove himself here that he's going to be a future champion. And now
it starts officially. Here we go.
Now the match is underway, and King Corbin now misses wild up.
Matt Riddle, an extremely talented mixed martial artist. In his
all weapons, as you can see in this all-out assault on Corbin. Loves boxing champion, laying out Matt Riddle. When he means business, he's hard to stop. And now Riddle again.
Finish this submission, and Corbin continues to work.
And there's the power.
Corbin has plenty of it.
And now Corbin delivering a knee right to the middle about anyone. He has no friends. You'll never see him hanging around with anybody in the locker room.
Causes that he deems worthy.
Did he give you that word to use?
Altruist.
Now, as he blocked the right hand, looks to pick up the pace, and Corbin with like tonight will help either make or break. A man who's a former Money in the Bank. And Corbin now slides underneath the bottom rope. This right here is...
That's experience you cannot substitute. Corbin very wise.
Matt Riddle setting... On Friday Night Smackdown, Matt Riddle now in control of Corbin. Had him in an eye by Matt Riddle. And now applied in the ring. Corbin's in trouble. Can he power his way out of this?
Riddle doesn't have the submission.
Kick out at 2.
Got to be disheartening for Matt Riddle.
Again, testing Corbin tonight. Bringing Corbin to the...
Believe it or not, some people actually think King Corbin's a bit abrasive. Some people is capable of from bell to bell.
I like that. Factually and arguably.
Now, for the term minister of propaganda.
And look at Corbin now just
and befitting of a king.
Corbin is just destroying Riddle at this point.
A little bit longer.
Not sure if it was a boom, but another right hand by Corbin.
Corbin's just a technicality at this point. Corbin's eyes glazed over.
That final flash pump knee strike by the fight to King Corbin. What a throw by Riddle.
Impressive power by the...
And Riddle again. There's the knee. Isn't it enough to put Corbin away?
On King Corbin.
And now it's Corbin who is down and win. And Riddle now again.
Riddle now the modified abdominal stretch here. We've seen Riddle utilize
with Riddle up on his shoulders into the ropes, and it's good. Wow, deep six. Game over. Cover by look on Corbin's face. What do I need to do to put Riddle away?
Not enough to keep the bro down.
With a right.
This is Corbin's chance of days.
Oh! Riddle, though, lands on his feet, able to come through the knee, caught him.
To get the adrenaline pulsing through his body.
Riddle's going to go to the top rope. He's going to... Corbin got the knees up. And out there, Riddle runs...
Here is your winner. The sweetness of victory. The agony of on
Friday night Smackdown, but what a performance by Riddle here tonight.
Riddle came prepared, but tonight King Corbin was symptom to the end of days.
Matt, you must be disappointed.
But I'm not going to let this set back until Smackdown is the bro.
Back from defeat. One of the most.
The following contest is a women's division match.
Bliss very feisty earlier today as she talked.
Lacey Evans calls herself a lady. And I mean, to speak to the manager, she's the kind of lady that gives ladies a bad name.
Well, we invite you to stay tuned next down here on Fox, which is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle. Lacey very confident here tonight, but a very strange in a moment of bliss, which ended up in a matchup between Nikki Cross.
Courtesy of the Southern Belle herself.
And let me show Sunday at Clash of Champions. But after the law, and by uttering the words, the Fiend, it sent Alexa Gale, this time on Lacey Evans as Alexa Bliss. And Corey, you look at that Alexa Bliss, and now you look at the Alexa Bliss, the new LG Velvet 5G. See your favorites on your thing. I'm not going to utter those two words ever again.
Instead, let's talk about Lacey that Alexa made about Lacey prior to the matchup. Lacey spoke.
Oh, and Alexa whipped into the corner by Lacey Evans. And I will carry out my championship reign as a lady. He's now into the corner. Look at Lacey Evans, great athlete. Oh! And a kick out that she is an example for what every woman should strive to have her own talk show.
I concur.
Evans whipping Bliss into the mat. And Alexa Bliss in. Oh, and Bliss did not want to hear from the aggression of Lacey Evans.
No doubt about it. What Lacey lacked right now before our very eyes. Lacey may dislocate Bliss's
at the camera, who's standing right in front of us. And Evans now with a shot right to the midsection. Back into this.
Go ahead and say it, Cole. Lacey is lady handling Alexa Bliss.
Control this match.
It appears as though Alexa Bliss has done her best.
Whoa! Moonsault now, but
laughter had. But this is still not the same Alexa Bliss.
To take the fight to Bliss, we talk a lot about anyone who is
just scraping her elbow pad across the face.
About it is, I don't think Alexis knows what's going on, because when she comes out of this trance.
Look at this, Lacey Evans spending as much time as
night Smackdown on Fox, and Evans controlling Bliss
at nasties.
Oh,
we need to work on that.
Yeah, that's her words. Critical match for both of these women, with Bayley defending against Nikki Cross Sunday at Cloud. These women jockeying for position, perhaps to become a #1 contender down the road. Lacey Evans has been putting on a clinic here tonight in the ring. I can't wait to see. Here's that cover again by Evans, and a kick out when she watches the replay. Now takes Evans down, and Alexa Bliss looks to regroup. Now clothesline as she looks to rally. Alexa Bliss looked
her way back into this matchup.
She was gaining control of the matchup, and then just like that, she to the second rope now.
This'll do it.
Off the top rope, moonsault. Bliss just.
Did you see Bliss's eyes?
Her expression, music, the lighting came throughout the Thunderdome, and again, just the. Alexa Bliss's division. Look at the look in the eyes of Bliss. Looks confused as they come. And again for the set. Boy, that is the damage. Ladies and gentlemen, special counsel to the tribal chief, Paul Heyman.
Shudder to think what's occurring in the mind of the goddess right now. But we know
the Fiend.
Please welcome Paul Heyman.
The face between Reigns and his cousin Jey Uso earlier tonight.
Ready for this, Stunner?
We're back on Friday Night Champion, who defends Sunday against his cousin Jey Uso.
Now is the time that...
We're going to have your moment with your cousin Roman Reigns, and Roman decided that he didn't want to show.
Jey doesn't look at Roman the same way that the rest of the locker room does. This sucks.
You on my side of the story? Or if I could. But the accountability, from being the face of the WWE higher life, we've depended on your brother, tag team of our generation. And because of that, our family and our family relies on me being the tribal chief. It won't ever be you.
Well, Roman Reigns, no doubt about it.
What if you're wrong? Why can't I be the one? Nephews. There goes Roman Reigns. There goes Mr. Main Event, Mr. Wrestle. Are you? Ask me who am I? They gonna know. They gonna say, I know you, Oos. That right there will be me.
Focused and ready for Sunday and the biggest moment of his career, the biggest.
Wants to put the family on his shoulders for once.
Realize his dream. Or for Roman Reigns to, oh my God!
I don't just feed my kids to have this title, and you want to take it from me. But you will never take this title.